Did you expect this kind of thing? I mean, obviously Black Panther has kind of probably surpassed even your wildest expectations. What are you making of sort of the ride this film is going on in award season?
Well, it's amazing. It's certainly the most important victory we've ever had. We had high expectations. We spent a lot of money on these movies. We put a lot of time into these movies. We believe in them and expect them to do well enough that we can do another one. That it had the cultural impact it had is what is most meaningful. This is my first time at the Globes. That Black Panther has the power to bring Marvel.
The geeks are welcome, finally.
Yeah, to bring Marvel to the Golden Globes is pretty exciting too.
Is there a past comic book movie, whether it's Marvel, DC, anything, that you think that deserved recognition by the awards community?
Yes, of course. Dark Knight, obviously, you talk about, but I think Marvel Studios has made a lot of great movies, and I'm very proud of. Almost any of which I would hold up there with the best films of that year.
So a couple questions I know you can bat off very easily, but Avengers EndGame, we now know the title.
Yes.
How long did you know the title? Was the title in place during production?
It was in place before we started developing the movie.
Oh, wow.
Or just as we were developing it, yes. So Doctor Strange says that line because we knew it was the title.
There's been some talk that in the marketing of it, that we obviously seen the first trailer, which presumably doesn't show us much at all, that in the marketing you're never going to show us much past, say, the first 15 or 20 minutes of the movie. Is that a kind of strategy? Is that somewhat accurate?
I call it somewhat accurate, yeah. I think, as was the case with a lot of our films, this one in particular, being able to generate excitement without giving away any of the many, 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 many secrets.
How many?
Many secrets would be ideal. And I think the Disney marketing team is the best in the world. And we'll be able to pull it off.
Captain Marvel, do you have a locked cut? How's it looking? How are you feeling about Brie bringing this character to life? What's unique about it?
Brie Larson is incredible. She's an amazing actor. We are still working on the cut, VFX coming together, music's coming together, the final mix. Were I not on this carpet talking to you right now, I'd be in the cutting room and on the mix stage, where the rest of the team is right this second.
I know you spoke recently about obviously the coming merger, and it's a little premature to get too deep into things. I don't know if you heard, I spoke to McKay the other day. Adam McKay said, Silver Surfer movie, I might need to give Feige a call. Have you gotten the call?
I've not gotten a call yet, but I've seen Adam tonight and at a number of these awards, and he is not only, as everybody knows, an incredibly smart guy, he's an honest-to-goodness fan. Yeah. And he did a lot of sort of behind-the-scenes help with us on the first Ant-Man film. And have you seen Vice? Little cameo, little Galactus cameo in there that we helped him get. So I look forward to speaking with him more.
Is there a Fox property?
He's working on a system that will make it so that the Avengers really don't have to do what they've been doing all along, which purportedly should be the EndGame.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here, with a video on Kevin Feige's comments that were made during an interview with MTV News last night at the Golden Globe Awards. So I just want to say well done to Into the Spider-Verse for winning an award for Best Animation. I absolutely love that movie. In fact, I went to see it recently this past weekend. Fantastic. Cannot wait for Into the Spider-Verse 2 and the Gwen Stacy spin-offs movie that's potentially coming. And I also want to say well done for Black Panther for getting a nomination. You might not have won, but it proves that comic book movies can be recognised by big organisations for awards. So we've got some pretty cool information coming out of this interview with the head of MCU, Kevin Feige. Now let's get into it. It's already played in the clip before this if I've added it. So, Avengers EndGame. Feige confirmed that the title of the film had been in place since before we started development, or just as we were developing it. He even goes as far to say Doctor Strange's EndGame line in Avengers Infinity War was indeed a direct call out to the finale Avengers film. Of course, that's not what co-director Joe Russo told Uproar last year. Why is this interesting? This is interesting because everyone told me the title was Annihilation. So there's a small to medium website that was reporting it was Annihilation for months. And because they're an insider Everyone said the title was Avengers Annihilation and took it as factual. But we here on this channel said there wasn't really enough evidence, there's just not enough grounding, and we said it wasn't going to be Annihilation. And this is backed up with I Am a Film Editor coming across a really interesting interview from years ago, so full credit to him. I will leave his description in the below so you can go check him out on Twitter. And he posted, before Avengers 2 released, EndGame was still in everyone's consciousness. It's a term used by Robert Downey Jr. to express that Ultron would be the key to give the Avengers a chance to a normal life. Is the term's purpose in defeating Thanos the same key? So, very interesting from I Am a Film Editor on Twitter. Cool dude, always finding cool information. We've used him multiple times on this channel. You must know who I'm on about now. Such a cool dude. So, why is this interesting? It's interesting because EndGame has been around since Age of Ultron. EndGame's always been everywhere, and to discredit the fact that everyone thought it was Annihilation without no real hard evidence is just interesting, because the same publication basically blasted me for no reason about a topic, then the same topic they got wrong as well. So in this game, no one knows anything. So it's all cool. It's all cool that we can all share information around. It's pretty cool. So the title is Avengers Endgame, and just like Vang said, is Ultron key to defeating Thanos? Maybe I should do a video on Ultron is key to defeat Thanos, or have I already done that too many times? I've at least done it once or twice already. So Kevin Feige did speak about a bunch of other things. One thing that's fascinating is Kevin Feige said it is somewhat accurate that the marketing for Avengers 4, which is Avengers Endgame, will only include the first 15 to 20 minutes of the film, because he said it's something like it's a beautiful thing that we don't really have to give away much in order to sell the movie. So we're not going to find out anything much more in the other trailers. This does confirm what everyone's thinking, and there was a rumor going around from a scooper or something about the marketing for this movie being very different. And the reason it's going to be very different is because basically they're not really going to show you much. So I wouldn't get your hopes up for the second trailer, which is most likely coming sometime in March, just before Captain Marvel. They're not gonna reveal much, which is a clever move because they don't want real spoilers to get out, because obviously this is the culmination of everything the Marvel Cinematic Universe stands for, and they don't want to ruin this movie at all. So he also went over some other stuff. Kevin Feige has said that he is excited to gain hundreds of characters back, not just Fantastic Four and X-Men returning. He adds that it's been a dream about having all these characters under one banner for almost 20 years, which is fantastic because everyone's hyping about X-Men, Fantastic Four, but in realistic terms, there's going to be a lot more new characters coming over than just them two movies. Obviously, X-Men and Fantastic Four are fantastic properties, but there's going to be a lot more. So he went on to say this: being able to generate excitement without giving away any of the many secrets would be ideal for Feige. So that's obviously why we're not going to see much more in the next trailer. But this is interesting. He said there are some things he can reveal, like the fact that he'd love to talk to direct with Adam McKay, a fellow Golden Globe nominee, about the long-rumored Silver Surfer movie. He's an honest to goodness fan, he said. He did a lot of stuff behind the scenes for the first Ant-Man movie, so if he did get to work on the Silver Surfer movie, that would be pretty cool. As everyone knows, Silver Surfer was long time rumoured, confirmed, revealed to be in Avengers Infinity War, but he never actually appeared in that movie. And then he was asked about Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and he said that it's still in the works. They've just got really no idea when it's actually coming. So that is fantastic news because everyone wants Guardians of the Galaxy 3. As we know, it's still in development because he confirmed that to MTV News at the Golden Globes last night, but there is no timescale of when that project is actually going to be filmed, which is a shame because had all the James Gunn palaver not actually happened, then it would be well underway by now. So that is the latest news from the Golden Globes from the head of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Kevin Feige, and it's very fascinating how they're going to market the movie. over the next couple of months without revealing much. And he also went on to say about Captain Marvel, so a bunch of details about the Captain Marvel movie, saying that it's not 100% complete yet. Obviously, they're still adding some special effects and they're in the cutting room. He said if he wasn't actually there tonight, he would be in the cutting room in the final stages of editing the movie, but obviously it doesn't come out till March, so of course they're going to be fine-tuning things before it gets sent to the theaters. So what is interesting is, like we said at the start of the video, EndGame was always the title. There has always been a rumor about it being Infinity War Part 2, Infinity Gauntlet, The Last Avengers, Annihilation, but we've now had it confirmed from the head honcho himself, Mr. Kevin Feige, that the title was always Avengers Endgame. So just be careful, guys. Wherever you get your information from, take it with a pinch of salt or a grain of salt, unless it comes from Marvel. So guys, I will be finally announcing the Infinity Gauntlet Hasbro winner. I know I've taken a while, but I will be announcing it in either my next video later on tonight or tomorrow's video. But don't worry guys, I will be announcing it, and I also will be announcing the next winner for the Infinity War Blu-ray, or the Venom, or the Ant-Man and Wasp, or the Deadpool Super Duper 2 as well. Okay, so all you got to do is comment down below. You still got a chance to win. I haven't picked the winner yet, but I will be picking the winner shortly, either on my second video when this goes live Monday night, or Tuesday morning. Either one of them. So you've still got a chance to enter, and I will be doing a kind of vlog style Q&A, get to know Warstu a bit if you guys actually want to. I understand that some of you aren't the biggest fan of me. I do read all the comments, but I can't obviously reply to all of them. But I do take in everything you say into consideration. So hit me up for some questions down below. Any ideas for the channel? I will be covering a lot more topics like Shazam, like the new Batman game if it comes out, plethora of things like Strange Things Season 3, Punisher Season 2. I can't wait to share what I think about the season with you guys, and a bunch of other stuff. We're going to be pushing more onto the Marvel scene, but don't worry, we're still going to be covering all the Marvel stuff. Avengers 4, Spider-Man Far From Home, the Eternals news, everything. So we're going to cover everything like we always have, guys. So thank you very much for all the support, love and hate I've been getting over the last 12 months. It's been amazing, guys. So let's keep growing together and be better today and better tomorrow. So anyway, guys, please like, subscribe and comment. That would be awesome. Share, please share. That would be cool. And I will catch you in another video very soon, guys. Catch ya later.